Hey, beautiful people, it's Paul here with me, my wife and I. Musings about my life with my wife. And today I want to talk about the 5 love languages. The 5 love languages actually has been written about. A guy called Gary Chapman has a book called The 5 Love Languages, and you can access that if you find interest in that on my website, themanbits.com/resources. There's a link below. Now, I'll take you through the 5 love languages today so you can understand if somebody expresses love to you, and that doesn't necessarily mean a partner, it could be anyone in the world, even a work colleague, if they express love to you, then they can do that in a certain way, and the way you receive that depends on what your preference or dominance is in the love languages. I'll take you through them. So love language number 1, no particular order. Words of affirmation. If you like to receive words of affirmation, if people give you compliments, if they tell you how well you're doing, how good you look, and all of that, that is you receiving love by words of affirmation. If you like to give that and give that out to people, give out value through words, you give love through words of affirmation. Quality time, as is what it is. It's spending time with people. This is one of mine. I love to spend time with people. I love to connect with other people. The whole breaking bread with family and friends, barbecues, bringing people together, sharing food. I love that. That's really great for me. And next one is receiving gifts. And this is not one of my biggest ones, receiving gifts. I'm not a big gifts person. It's not an excuse to not buy gifts. I just don't really see it as a way of me expressing love. But I like receiving some gifts. I prefer to give the gift of quality time and give somebody an experience as part of a gift. So, these things can mix together. So some people love getting gifts. That really makes them feel loved. And what a great time of year that is to do that now at Christmas. Acts of service is another one. If you can imagine Nonu or Nana or a grandmother cooking dinner and lunch for everybody, for the family, and also bringing family together to cook the Christmas lunch and that kind of thing. That is an act of service. If you like to do something for someone, and that's selfless, and you don't expect anything in return, that's an act of service. And if you love when people do that for you, that is an act of service. And then finally, physical touch. And this is, again, one of my love languages. There's no surprise, and it's no coincidence that I'm a remedial massage therapist, because physical touch is a way of me expressing love. And I think there's such a huge connection with the human emotion and the human physical in physical touch, and in what can be released in terms of a therapeutic sense. It's amazing. So that's why I do what I do. And maybe you enjoy a hand on the shoulder or cuddling up or tickles or whatever that might be. But the love language of physical touch is a really big one. Is that you? Now, I talk about these 5 love languages with my next episode guest, Rob Stocker, who's a life and relationship coach and performance coach for Fast Track Coaching. He is coming up on Wednesday and Thursday this week, Wednesday in the US, Thursday over here in Australia, in our episode 4 of the Man Bits podcast. So be sure to keep an eye out for that and check out episode 4 with Rob Stocker coming up soon. Take care all. Ciao for now.